Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing The Deed. This is a investigative murder adventure RPG where you play as the murderer, and it's your job to murder your sister and get away with it without getting caught. So I'm going to play the intro. I'll be reading the dialogue, not all of it, but some of it, and there's quite a bit of dialogue in here. So this is you. My name is Arran Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce, and rightful heir to the Dunshill house. I have recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I have decided that time has come for my sister to be removed from the ghastly equation. I intend to put her out of her misery. Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunshill house, which makes the matter more complicated. So he hasn't been to the Dunshill house in quite some time, and he's traveling back for his father's 50th birthday. And you'll find out some other things that are quite interesting, which you can use to frame pretty much any character in the house. You have to be very careful about what you say, though, because after you kill your sister, an investigator comes and he starts questioning everybody, and if you make the wrong choices, he might get suspicious and then you might get sent to jail. Alright, so the goal right now is to find a weapon to kill your sister with and a piece of evidence that you are going to use to frame someone else. This is the maid. She can take my coat. Sophia is the name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Arran. I'm not new exactly. I've been employed by your family for over a year. So I have been busy. You don't want to say anything that may lead to your intentions. So I don't want to say like my family is having problems or anything like that, because the investigator is going to come and he's going to question everything about everything that happened. So, what I want to do now is talk to the mother. There's many endings. I'm going to go with one of them, and I'm going to try to succeed. I've never completed this game before. Last time I played this, I got jailed. Here's your mother. Hello, mother. Please sit down. Okay. She wants me to sit down over here, so I'm going to sit down. You finally managed to make it up here. Please tell me why you're here. Please tell me you aren't just here to cause trouble. Whatever do you mean? I want to celebrate my father's birthday. This family has been through enough. Have you been up to see your sister yet lately? She's been going through an unusually difficult time lately. Will she be okay? I've not seen her this bad in a long time. Do you remember that summer when she with the razor in the bathroom? Okay, so your sister is obviously depressed and suicidal. Talk to your father, wish him a happy birthday. Okay, so she told me to talk to my father and wish him a happy birthday. My sister is suicidal, so I may use that to my advantage. I may try to frame her as a accidental, like, suicidal death. Okay, so here's the father. Hello, father. He remains silent. Chill seems to pass through him. You told me you'd never enter this house again, boy. What are you here for? To see you, of course. Happy birthday, father. Want to put all that unpleasantness behind us. Happy? You honestly think this is a happy day for me? Another day when I can watch my life's work crumble into nothing. Another day to see our bloodline, blah blah blah. Take your proper place and do your damn duty. No. You have to let me live my own life. My own home, my own job. Damn them both to hell. Do you think that pathetic little life really means anything? You're the last of a noble dynasty, which stretches back hundreds of years. What does your life mean next to that? Everything. You're the same snot-nosed brat you always were, boy. Obviously I didn't give you enough discipline as a child. If you can't be civil, I will take my leave. So I don't want to anger him too much, otherwise the detective might think that I was angry at the father and therefore I killed the sister. So that's done. Let's leave. So now to go find the sister. She is upstairs. This is the sister's room. Here's the sister. She has mirrors all over the place. I guess she is obsessed with her appearance. Let's talk to her. Aha, I thought I smelled a rat. Have you come to see me, little rat? So she's insulting me already. I'll just say, how are you feeling? What an odd thing to ask a little rat. Usually say squeak squeak. You used to have a pet rat, didn't you? Remember what I did to him? Oh, how he squeaked. Such great pain for such a little creature. Ah, so your sister is kind of messed up as well. She killed your pet rat. Mother seems to be worried about your condition getting worse. My condition? What condition? I don't have a condition. You got me sent away, don't you? Well, it won't work. It won't work, I tell you. Go away. I don't want to speak to you anymore. Alright, so that's the sister. So let's see if I could find any evidence in here that I can use to plant against her. How about here? Find some underwear in her closet. I could take the undergarments and plant them in someone's room, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back downstairs. These other rooms are your parents' rooms, and then you have your room, which is on the far bottom left. Okay, so let's go up here. Here's the pantry. The kitchen's down here. I could take that knife, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try to poison the sister. Maybe I can get away with convincing them that she took the rat poison and killed herself. So let's go down here. Here is the foyer, I think. What's here? There's nothing on this old lantern. What are these books over here? How about over here? There's a lock on the jar. You force it open. There's a writing desk. Seem to be love letters. Uh-oh. So your sister seems to... Actually, who knows if it's your sister? Well, she's the only one who would be writing poems. Ah, interesting questions about the maid's relationship with your sister. So, apparently your sister has a crush on the maid, and she was writing love poems. So I took those love poems, and I'm going to maybe plant them on her body. Or maybe plant them on the maid's room. So now dinner's served. So they're arguing about who should pour the wine. You stay out of it, boy. If your mother wants the girl to pour the damn wine, then the girl will pour the damn wine. Of course, sir. My apologies. You're a fearing little rat, isn't he, Daddy? Yes, he is. Why can't you ever keep your mouth shut? So, when the investigator comes, they're going to ask about all this as well. So now, your sister's kind of flirting with the maid. I won't say anything about that. Anyway, let's not forget why we're here today, to celebrate your father's birthday. With a very important, you are here, Malcolm. Happy birthday, Daddy. Indeed, happy birthday, father. Let's hope it will be one to remember. Doing the deed. Okay, now's the time to do the deed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. By the way, this is all a spoiler. So you see Jennifer standing there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open my inventory. I'm going to take the poems. I'm going to plant the poem. There's still time to plant the evidence before you do the deed. You decide, quietly place it in the desk drawer while your sister's back is turned. So I planted the evidence, and now I'm going to use my rat poison on her. Having added a generous portion to your special topping to the cakes, you step back into the shadows and watch to make sure she eats them. Sure enough, she soon turns to the plate and devours 2 of them in quick succession. The poison works surprisingly quickly. She begins to choke, and her skin turns green. So she's dead. So now I have to get out of here. I have to make sure I'm not anywhere close, so I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm going to go to my bedroom. Is that a sword? I wonder if I could use a sword to kill someone. That'd be cool. Oh no! Someone found out. I'm guessing the maid found out. So here's the chief inspector. He's going to question everyone in the house about everything that happened today. And then he goes to you. So now he's going to start asking me questions. And he checked me, see if I had anything on me. Briefly about your apparently you were being quite concerned about her well-being. We were worried his sister might attempt suicide. Had she? Of course it did. My father's an irritating man. My father's always had a temper. I've already made a life somewhere else. Oops. Yeah, I went to Arran to see her. We discussed her illness. She's not in a good place mentally speaking. My family always treats... Oh wait, I understand there was an argument involving the butler. He felt that he was being treated unfairly. My family always treat the servants poorly. I was just trying to stir things up. Had nothing to do with George. I see. Now I need to ascertain your location on the time of sister's death. So if I answer this wrong, I'll probably go to jail since I would be lying. So I was upstairs in my old bedroom. Okay, so they found a poem about romantic feelings for the maid. There's no reason for to believe the maid was aware of these feelings. It is entirely possible that these feelings of unregretted love contributed to your sister's demise, though I'm curious about the murder weapon. The poison had apparently been sprinkled upon some cakes, which the maid had prepared. Of course, your sister may have done this herself if it was a suicide. It's all very interesting. I will be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. I can find no fault or suspicion in your behavior leading up to your sister's death. While there is some suspicion regarding your father, I don't currently regard him as a serious suspect. Blah, blah, blah. Now for what happens next, you are free to go. Any inquest will probably consider suicide as a very good possibility. So he's leading to suicide. With no heirs remaining, your father reversed his plans to cut you out of his will. When your parents died, you inherited everything. Dunshill House was yours, along with the fortune that came with it. However, George and Sophia found themselves unable to continue serving in the place after what had happened. As you spent many long sleepless nights wandering through your rooms of the house, you found that its emptiness was reflected within yourself. You had become hollow inside, free of everything but the nightmares that continued to haunt you. So it looks like I was victorious. Yep. So that's the game. That was The Deed. You can find this on Steam. I'll put a link in the description. That was just one of many endings. There's quite a few endings where you can pretty much frame any one of the people inside the house. You can frame the maid, the butler, the parents, or the sister in different ways. So yeah, I think I'm going to conclude my video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and have a great day.